What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about my 4-week post-op update. Let's check it out. What is up, guys? Day 25, we're here. Doing pretty good so far. We're approaching 4 weeks post-op for my skin removal surgery, and I'm actually headed to my PCP today. The last 2 days, I've been kind of running a fever. So ever since I got the drain poured out, I have this like really low-grade fever. It's like 99.9, 100.8. It's never really went up to like 101 or anything, but something's going on. I figured, why not go get it checked out? So I woke up this morning, I was changing my bandages, stripping my my tubes for my drain ports. I looked down and one of the bandages had come off of my belly button. I just saw like this real pussy, like a yellowish brown substance. So that must be why I'm running this low grade fever. Not really sure. Last night was actually the first night that I got to sleep in a bed. I was like, you know what? Let's try this. I'm so sick of this recliner. Hopefully a bed will work. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. Like I said, I'm a side sleeper, so I couldn't sleep on my side. I did sleep a little bit on my right side, but I usually love sleeping on my left side. So until that port comes out, we're just kind of stuck at that point. So I'll update you here in a couple minutes once I talk to my primary care physician. All right, guys, so we're back. I ended up going to the PCP appointment. They checked my urine. They were maybe thinking that because of being catheterized while I was in surgery, maybe there's some kind of lingering infection. That ended up coming back negative. There was no urinary tract infection or anything like that. They did tell me to put ointment on it, kind of like a triple antibiotic ointment. So they ordered that for me at the pharmacy. As I was leaving, I actually got a call from the bariatric surgeon. I sent them a picture of what it looked like just to kind of keep them in the loop about what was going on. They graciously allowed me to come in right away to be seen so they could check it out. They ended up squeezing a bunch of pus out of the belly button. I have to apply hydrogen peroxide to the belly button for 2 days, no more than 2 days of that, because on the third day, hydrogen peroxide actually starts eating the skin away and it'll cause more issues. So next 2 days, I'll be doing a little hydrogen peroxide rinse on the belly button, just making sure it's nice and clean and everything else. Other than that, he said the belly button actually looks really good, other than that tiny little bit of issue that we have just with the pus. He's not very concerned with it. So yeah, all in all, I was probably being a little overcautious, but I would rather be overcautious than, it be an issue and have to go into the hospital and something else just to delay the process of healing. So wanted to keep you guys updated. I'll check back in the next couple days. Like I said, we're approaching week 4 of post-op. Like I said, pretty much everything's going well. I really can't complain. I really honestly thought I was going to be worse off than what I am, and that is not the case. So all right, guys, I'll check back with you later. What is up, guys? We're in week 4. We are headed to our post-op appointment, and God, oh God, I hope I'm getting this drain poured out. Let me tell you what, I think I did something to it. I'm not really sure. I was sitting in the recliner the one day, and I think the tube kind of got stuck in between the seat and like the side, and it kind of got buried in there, and I went to stand up and it snapped. And ever since then, it's just so sore. My wife looked at it and she's like, I think you might have pulled a little bit of the stitch out, maybe the tubing, something's going on there because it's really red. So that's been about a week now since that happened. So I'm hoping today that we just get that drain poured out and we're done. I finally transitioned to my bed, sleeping really well, minus the fact that I like to sleep on my left side. So now with the left side drain port still being in, it kind of leaves a little bit of an issue of not being able to sleep on my left side. So, been sleeping on my right side pretty well, no pain whatsoever. I try and sleep on my back a little bit. It doesn't really work out very well. This past week, I've also had this kind of like, I don't know, it's gonna start now. This like lingering coughing, like choking feeling in my throat. I'm not sure if that's something from anesthesia because they had a tube down my throat. Maybe there's just some irritation there or something. Not really sure. Gonna ask them, and we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, so we're heading out to the doctor's appointment now, and the liquid is still very clear coming out. We're about 15 to 20 cc's a day. I know they said that before they could take it out, it needs to be under 30 and it needs to be clear. So I think that we've hit all of the expectations here. Like I said, I don't know. It's gonna hurt even more if I go another week, just because of whatever happened on that side. So I'm hoping, not looking forward to it, but if they take it out today, I'm gonna be a pretty happy person. So I'll update you guys as soon as I get back. All right, guys, so we're back from the doctor's appointment. Didn't go as I planned it to, unfortunately. Drain port's still in. She said I definitely dislocated some of the stitch, and that's why, you know, there's some oozing around there from the drainage, as well as just like constant pain. So I'm gonna have to deal with that at least until next Wednesday. Other than that, she said everything looks great. My belly button's clearing up a lot from the infection. That's headed in the right direction. I'm still supposed to take my antibiotics twice a day, morning and night. They replaced some of my steri strips that are along my incision line, which I'm going to shoot up a video here after this and show you kind of like my progression of where basically what my incision looks like throughout the month, essentially, from surgery. So yeah, let's just hop over to that video now. All right, guys, so it's week 4. Oh man, what a long time coming. Still having some body dysmorphia issues. You know, I'm always looking down, expecting not to see anything, and all of a sudden, bam, you know, there's my pelvic region, and holy crap, I can actually see it without like lifting anything up. So it's pretty amazing, but still having some issues in the mirror and with how I feel like I'm looking. Right now, you can see I'm pretty puffy here. I wasn't this puffy before surgery, so I'm thinking that's probably a reason for this drain port that's on this side, because right, it travels the whole way across and it's draining all this stuff from this side. So I'm hoping most of this puffiness is just excess water. I've been trying to drink a gallon a day right now just to kind of push my fluids and liquids out and hopefully clear up this left drain port. However, if that is not the case, this is going to get worked out in the gym. I know it for sure. I'm going to lose all this stuff and it's not going to be an issue. So all in all, it's looking really good. I'm not complaining. The doctors think it's moving in the right direction. I'm not going to reveal the belly button right now. It does have an infection. It's a little nasty looking, and I don't really want to expose it to any outside elements that might cause some kind of issues. So, but belly button is healing very well. I did take a picture a couple days ago, which I'll shoot up on the screen real quick. But it is starting to heal up very well. The incision down here, right, starts back here, and it works the whole way around to this back port here, which I don't want to touch because I might scream like a little girl. So, other than that, I'm going to try to do a little zoom up of this just because it's really hard to see, but this is where the pelvic line is. This underneath here, there's still a little bit of a flap of skin here that kind of tucks in and goes down to my pelvic region. So I do like have a little bump here, but everything is for the most part healing up very nicely. As far as gym routines and stuff like that, tentative, it seems like it's August 1st to really start getting back to work. And hopefully they're saying the last week of July, I can get a shower, right? So that's really one of the things I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to getting back to work. I'm looking forward to taking a shower, and I'm really looking forward to sleeping on my left side. Those are like really the 3 main big things right now that I am super excited to do. I just cannot wait for the day for it to happen, especially now that the temperatures have been really hot outside. I'm feeling gross. It's just gonna be a nice, refreshing feeling to finally take a shower. So other than that, I'm extremely happy with the progress that I've been making. It is slow, it is steady. It is definitely not a marathon. It's definitely a marathon, not a quick race. So throughout the time, I just have to trust and just trust the process of the healing and everything else that goes along. I don't want to speed up my process where I think I'm okay to do something and I'm not, and then something else happens, if that makes sense to anyone. So, as always, guys, please like, subscribe, give me some comments, let me know, what kind of videos do you have questions, comments, concerns about? Is there just certain things that you're unsure about that you want to clarify? Let me know, I'll make a video about it. So, also head over and go like my other social media platforms. And as always, guys, have a happy, safe, and healthy day.